Hi guys, this is Crumping Cove, and it's been an absolute passion project of mine for the last 4 months. I fell in love with the idea of making my own Wrecker Crew pirate themed ORK kill team, and I just couldn't wait to get it into model form. And as I started converting the models, it quickly became sort of transparent to me that it had to have a diorama to go with it. So me and my buddy Connell sat down for many sessions and created this. And today I want to talk you through what we did, how we did it, and how it all came together. I had a lot of ideas about different kill teams I could convert, but I really just settled on the freebooters. I absolutely love orcs. I used to have a massive orc army, and it's been ages since I painted one. So when Wrecker Crew got released, it seemed inevitable that I had to make them pirates of my own. This started off with converting the models. I used the Flash Gits kit, quite an old one now, it's quite difficult to get here in Australia. Combined it with the Wrecker Crew. In addition, I had some 3D printed parts from different companies that I can link down below. But I had things like pirate hats, the grots, which cover this diorama, are a fantastic 3D printed set, and they really add a lot of flavour to this. And then I used quite a lot of green stuff. I would convert my own weapons, add eye patches, add patches on their trousers from where things have ripped and been broken, and sort of converted the models that way. As I was doing this, it became really transparent to me that I wanted to have a diorama to go with it. I knew this Wrecker Crew I was making was going to be taken to a tournament. A tournament's called The Purge. It's here in Australia. It's like an 80-player tournament. And I was like, I want this to have a real impact on the table, as well as having a diorama would make it a bit easier just to carry it between tables. So I bought a chopping board, and me and my friend started layering sort of foam and cork on top of this to create rock shapes. We knew we wanted waves underneath, but then we sort of needed a focal point for the diorama, which is where the pirate skull came in. This is just a skull you'd get in like a Halloween decoration, but sort of set into the rock, it really gave a iconic and easily recognizable sort of feature to the diorama. And I absolutely love how this looks. Put simply, we then sort of built everything around it. So it became transparent. We had to get the skull set into the rocks, and then I wanted sort of decking coming around, bits of wood, bits of metal, anything orky. And then of course the water was going to be quite a key sort of feature. I've got little creatures in there, there's a little shark, there's lots of grots, the squigs are running through it. It's sort of a lot of character and a lot of orkiness to it. The diorama is then covered in PVA glue to help set give the foam a layer for paint to go on. Sprayed black, and then we started applying paint and the water textures. So the water texture all came from a Squidmar video, which I can link below as well. It's sort of a worse version of what he did, but essentially you use dill water as the base. You then apply little bits of ripped up cotton from earbuds, mixed with like a thick water texture paste, and that gives those waves. All of this is then set with multiple layers of water texture, sort of building up over a sort of blue undercoat. The rocks were painted using a series of greys and then contrast paints. So we'd put down a base grey and then use different colour contrasts. Green worked especially well for sort of creating a moss effect, as well as purples and blues, and then dry brushed up to that sort of bright grey rock texture. The grots are what really sell this diorama for me. I absolutely love the 3D printed set I got, and they add just so much character. They are so piratey. It makes it so iconic as clearly what the theme of this diorama is. That tied in with the conversion work that's gone into the actual models, such as peg legs. I've converted the rockets into cannons, and given most of the guys, pirate hats, big gold teeth, missing sort of limbs, stuff like that, stripy trousers. It's all really, for me, sold this as the diorama, and I absolutely love it. It's been a real passion project for 4 months or so. Thank you so much for all the help I've had from Connell and my housemate Lucas. They helped out so much with the building of the diorama. It's the first time I've ever done something like this, so it was a lot of learning to do, but I'm so happy to have it. It looks amazing in the shelf, and I would really encourage anyone to do the same. I think Kill Team and Warbands are just fantastic games for giving you such theming to such a small amount of models. You can literally have 6, 8, 10 models and tell such a story with it. So if you've ever wanted to get into dioramas, I would highly recommend it, and I think it's a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out this video.